Greetings, good afternoon, and welcome to WINEormous Tastes. And certainly having a lot of fun doing these. This was a great week. Last Saturday, I was out in wine country and I was driving down Pava Road and I saw some flags saying olive oil tasting. And I looked and there was a sign that said the Olive Plantation. And I had seen their sign. And I didn't really know much about it, but their signs were directing them to the fact that they were open for tastings. So I was not on a tight schedule. I just pulled the car over and lo and behold, I met Lori and Jenna in the tasting room and introduced myself, and we had a nice chat. And then I went out and they grabbed Dave, who is Lori's husband, and he showed me the mill. It's an amazing facility. They have 1,000 trees on hand, and we're gonna taste one of their oils in just a moment. But let's go to the visit I had with Dave and Jenna. And Dave, I hope you'll forgive me. I chopped your head off a little bit, but I'm just getting used to the new tripod. Okay, I am here with Jenna and Dave, and we're at the Olive Plantation in Temecula. First day in business? First day open, doors open to the public, or?
No, we've been open a few months.
Okay.
But today we reopened after the COVID-19 issue.
Right.
2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
just after the clearance was given to be able to reopen our type of business.
Well, congratulations and welcome.
Thank you.
How did you get started in the olive business?
It's a kind of a funny story. When I built the initial house here back in 2010, the county came to me and said I have to replant all the disturbed soil. So I just went out and chose olive trees by happenstance and turned it into an olive grove, and wasn't too thrilled about it, thinking about all the black olives hitting the driveway. But you know, and all of a sudden we started having 1,000 trees producing fruit, and here we are.
Figured out that we would be making olive oil.
Yes.
So.
It's a big learning curve, isn't it?
Yeah.
It certainly
Definitely.
is.
And you mill right here on the property?
We mill here on site, we harvest, we produce, everything is done in-house.
Wonderful. After we chat, I'd love to go back and see the mill if that's possible.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Wonderful. And you have, how many different olive oils do you produce?
We produce 2 olive oils at
Yeah.
this time. One of them is called the Serenola oil, and that one just won silver at the New York Olive Oil World Competition, and it took gold and best processing in the state of California this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I heard you won an award in Europe, is that right?
That's
Yeah.
the World Olive Oil Competition.
Congratulations.
We beat everybody out on that.
You should
one.
be very
So,
proud.
Yeah.
Very happy. And Jenna's the one who has progressed the business where it is now, so she is mostly the one in charge of the farm operation at this point.
And how many different oils do you have?
Two.
Yeah.
I'm going to let her start
And the
speaking.
balsamic, you outsource the balsamic.
We do outsource the balsamic. That is correct.
Yeah, we have many different varieties of trees on the farm. If you'd like me to name them, I can, but.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
But you have 1,000 trees.
Yeah, we have 1,000 trees, many different varieties. We believe in diversity of growing, and I'm going to be a plant scientist in December, so I'm the one
Congratulations.
doing all the work around here, daily maintenance of the orchard, so it's a passion.
Wonderful. Well, Dave, Jenna, thank you so much. A pleasure to visit with you, and I wish you nothing but success.
Thank
you so much.
All right. Thank you very much.
See you guys. Great folks, Dave and Jenna, and Dave's wife, Lori. They're open weekends now, so if you get a chance, you just go down Pava Road, and it's right across the street from the Bailey Library tasting room. So you could just do all sorts of things. If you're heading down toward Portola, you could stop in at the Olive Plantation, go across the street and see Lisa at Bailey, and then go to any of the fine wineries on Portola. I have got, let me grab this bottle. Do you have that bottle? Oh, right here. I want to thank our host this afternoon, Mr. Ken Barnes, for making his backyard available. This is their beautiful Bella di Serenola oil, and it is an award winner. It just won in an international competition. I believe it got a silver medal. So we're going to dip in, Ken, and beautiful color on this. I'll see if I can show it to you. Go ahead. Dip away, Ken. I can't really tip it too far, but you might be able to see it on the bread. It's really a lovely, lovely olive oil. Mm-hmm. This is $30. They have an entry-level olive oil that's $20. And you can hear Ken oohing and awing. It's awfully good.
Very tasty.
Mm-hmm. So, forgive me while I chew. There we go.
Some more of that.
There you go, Ken. Well, you know what? While I'm doing a little bit of eating, I want to talk to you about Mary's Gone Crackers. And they've got these wonderful crackers. They have the original, they have herb, and they have a basil and garlic. So these are gluten-free, non-GMO, and vegan. And let's try Mary's Gone Crackers with a little bit of the Olive Plantation olive oil. This is, now that's nice. The fine folks at Mary's Gone Crackers also sent me a beautiful bottle of Sonoma County Pinot Noir. This is called Iris, and it's from the 1849 Wine Company, 2018 Sonoma County Pinot Noir. You should be able to find this for around $30. I am a huge Pinot Noir fan, Mr. Barnes, so I'm quite anxious to give this a taste. Very nice nose. That's really lovely. That's a very, very tasty, lots of strawberry and cherry notes. Good mouthfeel, nice long finish, and it goes very well with Mary's Gone Crackers.
God.
So, lots of fun. I've been trying to get a hold of Akash Patel for a couple of weeks now, and we finally found the time when our schedules jived. So I met him yesterday, as a matter of fact. Went out to the winery. All sorts of things going on there. If you haven't been to Akash Winery yet, oh my goodness, do yourself a favor. I've known Akash, I'm going to say, for 4 years now, give or take, well before the tasting room looked like it does now. It wasn't really open to the public. If you knew Akash or you had a friend who knew Akash, you could call and they might bring you in. He's got a great winemaker by the name of Renato. They have expanded their lineup, and they really have just scratched the surface. As I found out in my visit with him, there are lots of exciting things to come. So why don't we drop in on my visit with Akash Patel.
Hey Akash.
How you doing, Tom?
I'm good. How are you? It's been a while.
It has been.
So tell me what's going on in all of this madness. Your doors are open again. What is it looking like for people wanting to come visit Akash?
Well, right now we're open every day from 11 to 5, and there's no reservations needed. We are doing tastings, wine by the glass and wine by the bottle. We still have food vendors here on the weekends as well. And then we also have live entertainment on Saturdays. We're also looking to bring back the later nights starting in July as well. So we'll have our Taco Tuesdays going until 8, and then our Saturdays going until 8 p.m. as well.
Excellent. And of course, you're going to bring back the live music. And
we already got the live music,
got the live music.
Going on Saturdays every day, and then we'll continue it at the later time frame once we open up to the later hours.
Terrific. I picked up my wine club shipment recently, and I noticed a couple of different things. One is the name Dreamville. Tell me about Dreamville.
So Dreamville is a little bit of a side project that we were working on to allow ourselves to grow, to continue the dream, to expand our menu, bring in more varietals, fruit that is managed by us and harvested by us and then produced by us still, just not grown here on the property. We put our beautiful story of my family and how they got to the point to where we are today on the back. We get very technical with all the winemaking data on the back, so it's very informative. It's a bottle that gives a lot. It is a lighter bodied wine on all three of those, and we have more varietals to come, more blends to come in that, and that is going to help us diversify ourselves a little bit more.
So I noticed that one of the wines with that label is a Syrah, which is new for you.
Yes, yeah, that
so
is.
Tell me a little bit about your Syrah.
Well, we received 93 points on that from Wine Enthusiasts, so super exciting. Very, very nice wine overall. It has nice fruit forward notes on it. It is lighter in body for a Syrah. It was only aged for 14 months, all neutral French oak. So the fruit is really going to show itself, but that light wood presence on it really guided it nicely to have a very smooth finish. You'll see the light toast levels in the wine, and an overall a beautiful experience in your mouth, but it's going to be on that side of where the fruit, we want to showcase the fruit on these wines a little bit more.
And you still have Renato making your wines for you.
Of course. Oh, yes.
From day one, right?
From day one, yeah.
So you mentioned some new wines coming down the pike. Can you tip your hand a little bit? What can we look for in the future?
A lot.
Okay.
A lot. Of course, with making great wine as the first focus. We have our sparkling rosé coming out in August. So that's a huge thing for us. We were supposed to release it in May, but then we got shut down, got pushed back. So we have that coming. We've also started making our next sparkling program from 2019. So that's going to have sparkling Sauv Blanc and a sparkling rosé. So we're going to bring that Sauv Blanc and do a Method Champenois from it as well. As far as reds, we got more blends coming. We have a Cap Franc coming. A lot of fun stuff. I would say you're going to see a little bit more blends from us, but a lot of 100% varietal based as well. Some Cap Franc, some Syrah, some of the same varietals you've already seen that's coming up our estate too.
Your Parlez-Vous Rosé is Zinfandel based, right?
That's correct.
And
yeah.
will the sparkling rosé be the same?
Same. Yep, of course.
Wonderful.
And then next year, there is talks with me and Renato. We might do a few more rosés from each of the red varietals that we have to showcase them differently, but then have our staple Parlez-Vous Rosé from the Zinfandel.
All exciting news.
Yeah.
And so again, you're open. It's 11 to 5 every day. Is
Every
that
day.
correct?
Yeah.
And if you haven't been to Akash Winery, I encourage you to come out. Ask for Akash. If you don't see him, ask for him. He'd love to shake your hand and welcome you to the winery.
Always here. I'm always here.
Great to see you.
Great to see you too, Tom. Thank you.
So there we have it, a very nice visit with Akash. He's just a great guy. His lovely wife, Elena, and his dad, Ray, and his mom, wonderful family. And it's such a young man to have accomplished so much. And you know he's just scratching the surface of what's to come. Tomorrow, I am set to meet with Rick Neugebauer. Rick is one of the principals of the yet-to-be-opened Di Portola Estate Winery that is just past Robert Renzoni on the same side. And they're slated to open in September. So I'm anxious to sit down with Rick, have a visit, and he's also promised me a tour. If you're driving down Di Portola, you'll see it. The construction is well underway, and I think they've just started putting up the stucco last week. So that is moving along very, very rapidly. I want to thank you again for joining in on WINEormous Tastes. I want to thank Dave and Lori and Jenna from the Olive Plantation. Beautiful, beautiful olive oil. This is the Bella de Cerignola. Really an exceptional olive. Wouldn't you say, Ken?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Really, really good. Want to thank the folks at Mary's Gone Crackers. Very tasty crackers. And then, of course, the Iris Sonoma County Pinot Noir 2018. If you're a Pinot Noir fan, I think you're going to love this wine. It is really excellent. So until next Thursday at 5 o'clock, my guest will probably be Rick Neugebauer, but it could be Tim Kramer from Temecula Valley Wine Management. Thank you so much for joining us here on WINEormous Tastes.